Continuing now with Donald Trump in Chicago. Last night, Jeb Bush said this.
If you believe, like I do, that the presidency is sacred ground, and you want a president that upholds the Constitution, and I don't believe either one of the candidates fulfills that primary kind of objective, then I can't vote for either one of them. I can't vote for Hillary Clinton, and I can't vote for Donald Trump, and it breaks my heart.
So how do you react to that, Mr. Trump?
Well, it's sort of simple. I watched, and I actually felt badly for him. He's talking about upholding the Constitution, but he doesn't uphold his pledge. He signed an irrevocable pledge. It was a pledge not, subject to whims and whatever he might think or his loss. He signed a pledge. If you read that pledge, you'll see it is a strong statement that he will support the candidate, the nominee. And he has violated that, which means that he has signed something and he has totally violated it. Now, I don't need his support. I'm fine without his support. Obviously, I haven't had his and a couple of other people's support. But when you sign a pledge, I signed the same pledge. And the reason they signed it was so I would sign it, because I'm the one they wanted to sign it. I'm the one they were worried about. If I would have lost, I will tell you, I would have honored that pledge. He signed something in writing, as strong as it can be. And I'll tell you another thing. Look. Jeb spent more money than anybody else and much, much more money than me, and he got a tiny fraction of the number of votes that I got. I spent the least amount of money and got the most votes. I think somebody should respect that, actually. I think somebody, because that's really the people speaking. That's not me. He spent much more money. He worked very hard. I understand how he feels, but I spent much less, and I came in #1. And they should respect that, in all fairness, including Jeb.
Now, Vice President, the rumor is that you're going to announce noon on Friday. I can't believe you would do that, because Friday is the slowest news day of the week. And then the newspapers on Saturday, nobody reads them. So you have to do it on Thursday so I can analyze it. Or Monday, right before the convention. Have you selected? I know you're not going to tell me, although you should, because more people are watching you now than on any other broadcast that you'll ever go on.
Could be.
Do you know who it is right now?
Well, I have a pretty good idea. We have it down to 5 people.
No. You have a good idea who it is.
I'm thinking about, but I have a fairly decent idea.
So that tells me, a guy who sat next to you at Yankee Stadium over the years, that you know who it's going to be. Okay. Are people going to be surprised, or is it one of the people that have been bantered around and predicted?
Well, Bill, I'm not doing this for surprises. I'm not doing this for games. I'm doing this because I want to pick somebody that's going to help me get elected, that's going to be good, but also that can serve.
This is we're doing like I've Got a Secret here. Remember that old show?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Very good show.
Well, you're older than me, so you probably remember it better. Anyway, so it's, it is. It's not going to be a surprise, like you're not going to have Omarosa on the ticket, and you're going to acknowledge it on Thursday. Now, you've changed your mind since the news cycle is on Friday. It doesn't exist, right?
Well, you're right about news cycle. I'm not necessarily saying I was going to do it on Friday anyway.
Thursday would be a really good time.
Doing it on Friday,
and on the Factor
I was saying, I wonder
if
those people know me very well.
Yeah, on the Factor Live would be the best.
We'll talk about it.
Okay, when you go...
We do plenty of factors.
Well, you do, and we admire you for that, and I've said that, and we're hoping Hillary Clinton will start to get on the train.
It's never easy, but that's okay.
Okay. Now, you said earlier that you may speak every night at the convention, and I said to you, do you have to? It's a little aside, a little joke. Are you going to speak every night?
I didn't say that. Well, Bill, I didn't say that. The networks wanted me to speak every night at the convention
for the ratings.
Because they like ratings.
Right.
But no, I will not be speaking every night at the convention.
Just one keynote on Thursday, a week from this Thursday?
Most likely. I have great respect for the institution of the conventions. I mean, to me, it's very important. So we're not going to change the wheel. I don't want to change the wheel. We have something that's very special. Could we make it a great entertainment show? Maybe it shouldn't be that. But I think we're going to have a very good convention. We have many, many people that want to speak that we won't be able to allow because we don't have time. We are totally overbooked. We have great speakers. We have winners. We have people that aren't only political people. We have a lot of people that are just champions and winners. And I think that's what we want, because we want this country to start winning again, where it's not winning, obviously. But I think we're going to have a very good convention. But I don't want to change the wheel.
Okay. And we look forward to covering you in Cleveland next week, Mr. Trump. As always, we thank you very much for coming on.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Bill.